Problem number 2 for subtracting time intervals says, Tanner is going on a tour of Houston for 3 hours. He is going to spend 1 hour and 15 minutes at the Museum of Fine Arts, 35 minutes at Discovery Green, and then the remaining time at the zoo. How many hours and minutes will he be at the zoo? So the remaining time part of the question implies that we're going to be subtracting here, which is the subtracting of time intervals. So we're going to set up our problem the same way that we did the last problem. We have our diagram where we're going to set up the total amount of time is 3 hours. Then, of those 3 hours, he's going to spend 1 hour and 15 minutes at the Museum of Fine Arts. He's going to spend 35 minutes at Discovery Green, and the remaining amount of time, that's our question mark. We don't know what the remaining amount of time is. So, just like we did with our last problem, we need to convert our hours to minutes. So 3 hours, we know that 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So I'm going to add 60 plus 60 plus 60. That's 1, 2, 3 hours. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18 with a 0 on the end. So that equals 180 minutes. Okay, and then I have an hour and 15 minutes that also needs to be converted into minutes. I know that 1 hour equals 60 minutes, and then I'm going to add the 15 minutes. Gives me 0 and 5 is 5, 6 and 1 is 7. So that gives me 75 minutes, and I'm just going to write that down underneath this to show that I have converted 1 hour and 15 minutes into 75 minutes. Now, just like my last problem, I'm going to add the 2 parts that I know and subtract it from the total. So I'm going to add 75 and 35 to start. 75 plus 35, 5 and 5 is 10, carry your 1. 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 1 is 11. So the total amount of time of the 2 parts that I know is 110 minutes. Now my last step is 180 minutes minus the 2 parts that I know are going to leave me with the remaining amount. So my last step, I'm going to do 180 minutes minus 110 minutes. 0 minus 0 is 0. 8 minus 1 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0. So my final answer is 70 minutes. However, the question does ask us to give the amount of time that he spends at the zoo in hours and minutes. So when I answer the question, I want to change that back into hours and minutes. So 70 minutes I know is enough to make 1 hour. 1 hour is 60 minutes. So this is going to be 1 hour, that's 60 minutes, with 10 minutes left over. So 1 hour, 10 minutes is my final answer for question number 2.